If you want to do what I'm doing, do it. You can do it. You got to just be like me and do it.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Basement Sessions. I think this is my 5th episode of the year. Super special guest. I'll let you give yourself an introduction.
What up, y'all? I'm Detroit Barbie, upcoming female artist.
Shout out to Ray. He was the one who kind of put all this together.
Yes,
he's awesome.
Let's get it.
We haven't done a video yet together, but we are doing a drop the mic right after this interview, so we'll have some work out there after.
Right after, immediately after.
So we don't have any past work, so we'll just start off. Where are you from?
I'm from Detroit, Michigan.
Okay. At what age did you leave there? Because I know you said you like Atlanta, so.
Yeah, so I've been quite a few places. I say I left home when I was like 18 years old, and I kind of got my feet wet, and I moved to Pensacola, Florida. That was the first place I moved to, but that was before I was an artist. Like, I started rapping in 2019. So I've been quite a few places. So I say I left home for the first time I was 18, but I went to Pensacola, Florida first.
Okay. And where do you like it the most?
Where do I like it the most out of everywhere I've been? Yeah. I would say between Atlanta and New York.
Okay.
Yes.
You like the city life?
Mm-hmm.
I've been to New York one time, but it was just to pick somebody up. So I got to see it, but I didn't
get to enjoy it. Yeah, oh my God. It's definitely a great experience when you explore.
Right.
Yes.
I'd like to go out there with an artist. Maybe we could set something up one day. I mean, that's not far
Let's
from me.
do it. So. No, it's not. It's like 6 hours away from here.
Yeah, no, we could make a day out of it or something.
Yeah, and vlog. That'd be really cool.
So what was your life like growing up?
Growing up was really cool. I think I was a really cool kid. I really wasn't mentally focused on what I had and what I didn't have. I know that I was just very happy being a kid. I was very, very entertaining as a child. I was one of those kids that liked to listen to the radio. I knew all the songs on the radio. I kind of liked to watch documentary movies. Like, I liked to watch, one of my favorite movies was the Michael Jackson, American Dream. I'd watch that a lot. Grammys and stuff like that. I was one of those, like, exciting kids that just wanted to be, like, some type of superstar ever since I was a kid. So, growing up was really kind of cool for me. It was fun. I was a cheerleader. I was a majorette. I was a captain on most of every team I was ever on because I always took it serious. So I would say, I mean, whether I had much or not, I made the best out of what I had, and I feel like my childhood was pretty much okay to me.
Right. That's awesome. I know you said you started making music in 2019. Like, what made you want to start making music, I guess?
My best friend, she kind of seen it in me. I was rapping and, again, knowing every song on the radio and kind of rapping and stuff, and she can kind of just hear my voice, me saying it. And because sometimes you can, like, some people can, like, you can rap a song you like, and you be, like, rapping it, but, like, I'd be, like, really, the voice is in it. And she's like, you should write something of your own. And we made a song together. She made me comfortable. She rapped with me for quite some time, and then she let it go and let me, go on. So, yeah, she made it comfortable for me, and then I was able to sell.
How old are you?
How old am I? 28.
Okay. So, did you have thoughts of making music when you were younger, or was it just kind of?
I just loved music. I just loved music. Always have. I always had a radio, like a little Walkman CD player. I had, my mom would buy me all kind of CDs and stuff like that. I just love listening to music and stuff. So I don't know how I didn't try to figure that out. But I always wanted to be an actress. I wanted to be an actress, and I act now. I do movies as well. So I feel like I should have maybe started even earlier if I knew I had that talent.
Right.
I just didn't know.
Yeah. Sometimes I didn't really start shooting with the camera till I was like 27, 28, so.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a Virgo, and I feel like we're very, 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 very organized and very particular about things. So, like, if there's something I don't know how to do or something like that, I won't do it. I only want to do things that I'm good at. So I never even tried it to know that I was good at it, so I never even thought about it.
Right.
But once I did it, and as soon as I did it, I was good at it because it was something that was already instilled in me. And then I was like, hey, I'm good at this. Now this is all I do.
Right.
because I know I'm good at this more than I am at anything,
Right.
you know.
Yeah. I enjoy your music. I've listened to quite a few songs after Ray hit me up and was like, hey, Detroit Barbie wants to shoot with you. And I was like, I'm not hip to who that is. And as soon as I started playing it, I was like, yep. It's like, we definitely going to work. It's definitely fire.
Yeah, thank you.
So you were, what age were you like exposed to the music life?
The music
Super
life?
young.
Very young. Very, very young. Yeah, like I said, I mean, but then, I mean, I'm from Detroit, Michigan. You know what I mean? So that's Motown. And, I mean, when you go into, if you go into Detroit and you go into, like, the streets of Detroit in the summertime, you're going to hear music all the time. It doesn't matter. I mean, everybody has their windows rolled down, blasting music. There's block parties. I mean, you go on a regular street, you'll have people outside on their porches listening to music. It was always music. So, and that's why a lot of our talent comes out of Detroit, because the music is instilled in us.
Right. That's awesome. Yeah, everybody around here talks about how, like, people have a Detroit sound or, like, an Atlanta sound, and it's always cool to hear, like, what people think people sound like, where they sound like they're from. I'm always like, well, that's cool that you think that they're from there. So what is your creative process like as an artist?
Oh, so my creative process, really, I just think that automatically my mindset is creative, and then I have a really good creative team as well. A lot of things I come up with in my sleep. I remember when I first started, I used to get in a tub and write. And I would get in the tub because I feel like that was the only time I had peace. I mean, now, you know, I might smoke a little marijuana. That's when I really get creative with everything, even with looks, with videos, with content, with different things. A lot of things come to me when I smoke marijuana. A lot of things come to me that helps me get really creative and really kind of like outside the box. So I would say that now. It used to be the tub, but now I smoke a little bit, and I'm like super ready to come up with something new to do or talk about or rap about.
Right. How long on average do you think it takes you to write a song?
Really pretty quick, yes. Now that I'm in a higher stage of my career, I have writers too now as well. I had to come to an understanding that, and this is something that a lot of artists don't understand. Sometimes your vision and your thought process on something may not be someone else's. Right. So whenever writing a song, I am an artist for the world. I don't kind of subject myself to being local in any area, because you have to be able to reach out to everybody. And if you can't reach out to everybody, then you can't call yourself an artist, right? So I write for myself, but I also have writers as well, because I need other people to relate to me as well. That way I can grab from each crowd in each area.
No, that's probably why you have such a big following.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's super smart. I mean, when you look at the industry, everybody has people that writes for the most part. I mean, even Drake.
Yeah.
I mean, he's one of the biggest artists in the world.
So. Yeah. Because you got to be able to touch everybody. You can't be there's a lot of artists that are kind of hard-headed within themselves, and they want to be like, hey, you know, what I'm rapping about is what I went through, and you know what I'm saying, and then they say, oh, rap, capping and rapping. It ain't no capping your rap if you're talking about something that someone else may have went through. You may have seen someone else go through something. It may have been not something you went through, but someone else went through, and it may be something you want to make a song about. Right. You know what I mean? Now, that crowd of people can relate to what you're talking about, even though you didn't go through it. Right. You know what I mean? You got to be able to touch the world.
Right. So what is your favorite song that you've made?
My favorite song that I've made, actually the song that I'm going to do on the drop mic, it's called Rebirth. When I first started rapping, I was having a lot of fun. I call myself the turn-up queen. So, you know, I'm always making, like, twerk music and, you know, music because I like to keep my women having fun and stuff. I mean, this day and age, there's a lot of depressed stuff going on, you know, money, you know, life, children. It's a lot that can make you want to just give up. So I kind of like make a lot of twerk and fun music just so that I can keep my ladies going on, because we got to have a good time in order to, you know, if you look good and you feel good, then everything will happen for the better. And if you choose to get into a depressed, negative stage, it can kind of stunt your growth on a lot of things. So the turn-up queen is always in effect. But I've experienced in my past, you know, well, just recently I experienced cancer. I was blessed to be able to beat it in 6 months. surgery and everything. Thank God for that. However, now I really got something else that I can talk about that a lot of people will be able to relate to. And so I would say my rebirth is probably one of my favorites now.
Right.
Because it's like it's life after death,
Right.
you know.
It's good to see you using it as like a positive thing now. So
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yes.
I know a couple people. I won't mention any names, but yeah, I know a couple people battling right now. So
Yeah. And for anybody that is battling cancer right now, or even lost someone, or, you know, going through it right now, lost someone, or had experience and beat it, anything like that, there's life. There's life on the other side, whichever way it goes. God doesn't make any mistakes. Share your journey. Don't let it break you. Don't dwell on it. Don't lay around on it. If you are going through chemotherapy, you get up and you fight. You get up and you fight. And try to laugh a little. Try to smile a little. Even when you don't want to get up, get up. If you don't want to do your hair, get up, do your hair, do your makeup, get your clothes on, make yourself look good. And I guarantee you, you'll get on with that day.
Right.
For sure.
For sure. Yeah, no doubt. If you could have any collab ever, who would it be?
I have so many now already.
You do,
some
sure.
of my favorites now. I haven't even dropped them yet. So really now, I mean, I know this one is coming, but Cash Doll really right now is who I really want to work with. But we have a really close connection right now, so I would say I'm definitely ready for Cash Doll. We got to do it. We got to do it for the city. So she's really cool and stuff like that. She's really sweet to me. She helped me through my fight. She always helps me and motivates me to keep going and stuff like that too. So it's definitely time for me and her to get some work in.
Yeah, I look forward to hearing that.
Yeah, I'm excited.
That's for sure. That'll be some fire.
Yeah.
If you could open for anybody, who would it be?
Done a lot of openings. I would say now, JT, the City Girls, JT.
Okay.
I like her. I like her. I like what she does too. And then some of my goals are some of the things that she's doing right now too. So it would be like her. I would want to open for, like now. I've done quite some things, but I feel like I would love to. She's on tour now, so I'm manifesting that.
Right. Hey, I hope it happens.
Yes, thank you.
So who are your biggest influences and inspirations in music and just in general?
Well, obviously, Cash Doll, I would say, because she's brought up from the same where I'm brought up at, and she's a boss, you know what I mean? So we always want to be a boss. I love Nicki, I love Cardi, I love Megan, no matter what, you know, social media drives them to do. I feel like they are the GOATs. I feel like they are the GOATs in the industry right now, so who wouldn't want to be inspired by them? Lil' Kim is my number one, obviously, from day one. Yeah, Lil' Kim has always been an inspiration to me. But the girls that are in the game now are killing the game. You know, you got Sexy Red, you got Glorilla. I mean, the women are killing it. Yeah. So, I mean, they're all an inspiration to me. All the female artists that are out here working hard, even people that are more local and stuff like that. I mean, I'm just in love with women. You know what I mean? And what we're doing right now. And so, I mean, it's a lot. Any woman that's getting out here and fighting to be successful in her life, that's an influence to me.
Yeah. For sure. I mean, I'm influenced by some women.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. Are you promoting any singles right now?
Actually, that was a drum roll. Yes, I'm actually getting ready to drop my new single. It's called Twerk Something. This one is very dear to me. It's produced by Helava from Detroit. And this is my pop-out song. This is my song after cancer. This is the first song I'm going to drop after everything. And so I am so happy. Y'all be on the lookout. Twerk Something should be dropping mid-April. We're thinking maybe the 19th. The Turn Up Queen is back. It's time to have some fun, y'all.
What is the most recent project that you've released?
So I haven't gotten into projects yet. I've been single. I've been a single girl, and you want to always be single until it's the right time to commit. if that makes any sense. So we can talk about relationships or we can talk about a project. But in life, that's what you want to do. You always want to stay single until you find the right things to do and say before you just put yourself out there. Some artists like to make a lot of songs and create a project and throw it out there, and then, it can flop. You know what I mean? My catalog is huge, but I want my first project to be special, like my first child. You know what I mean? Right. So I'm taking my time with it so that when I do put it out there, it's rich.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it will basically be able to do what I need it to do for me and my family. You know what I mean? So I don't want to rush it. So I'm taking my time with it. I do have the name for it though. I'm gonna call it Monday through Sunday. And so I'm going to have 7 songs on my first project, and it'll be Monday through Sunday. I'm still going through all my songs. I have some of my days there, but I'm still kind of figuring out some other days as well. So I have a song called Pain. That's my Sunday because it has a choir in it. So I have some of my songs already ready for my project, and I'm actually getting ready for it. So definitely look for my project to drop this year, 2024. Okay. I'm ready. 2019 to now, it's time for a project.
That's a dope idea, too. I really like that. I can't wait to see what you come up with, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's almost together. I got like 2 more days I'm sitting on.
Okay. Yeah. And what impact do you want to make with your music?
So, now that I've experienced what I experienced with cancer, I realize that I'm an inspiration. So, no more... Can I cuss? Yeah. Okay, no more pussy farting around. That's my thing. There's no more playing or anything like that. I want to be able to reach a large amount of people. And again, it's the same thing that I've been saying. I always want people to be able to go for it. We've been living in a world where everybody's judging and everybody's dictating and everybody's kind of, hindering people from being great. My goal is to be able to keep people going, keep people motivated, whether it's male or female. Yes, the Turn Up Queen, we have women, babies, life, some single parents and things like that. And then they go out and they twerk or dance or have a good time, and people are like, oh my God, she's ratchet. She's having fun. Right. She's having fun. I just want people to have fun. I'm the fun girl. You can always come to me to have a good time. It's always going to be a vibe. I'm always smiling. I love my fans. I kind of try to answer every inbox I can. Sometimes it becomes too much. But I want to be able to show people that I am human too. We are all human. I'm not better than nobody. So my goal is to reach as many people all over the world and just keep them going at whatever it is they want to do. So that's kind of me. Thank you.
Where do you record your music at?
So I have been a OKC girl, and I just found out that my favorite recording studio is going to be shutting down. But I was going to Oklahoma, and I was recording at Castle Road Studios. Shout out to Cutter Classics. I had been going out there. I would always go to Oklahoma to record. I go there and stay there for about a week or 2 and record there. Now I'm recording in Atlanta. Obviously, quality over quantity is very important to me. Sure. I like to make sure that my stuff sounds really good. Now, as far as producer, I deal with Helluva from Detroit. So I will go to Detroit and record with him from time to time as well, because whenever I'm working on anything of his, he kind of records me. And if he's like super busy, and then he'll send me off with something, and I'll go to Oklahoma and record. But I'll probably be... I just fell in love with a new studio in Atlanta, so I'm going to be recording with them for now, and then, always going back to Detroit when needed as well.
Right. That's awesome to record all over the place.
Mm.
What other artists have you worked with, and who are your favorites?
So I've worked with Icewear Vezo. I've worked with Dussa, FL Dussa from out of Louisiana. I have worked with Skilla Baby. We have something coming out soon. I've worked with, on other occasions of different things and shows and stuff like that, Boosie, Oh my God, it's so many. But I would say if I had to pick a favorite, it would be Visualz. That was something I manifested. He was always one of my favorite rappers. I can't even believe I have a song with him. That is definitely going to be one of my hits. That song's going to get me very, very far. And that's my second project that I'm dropping after the Twerk Something. So that's coming. Video's already shot. Everything's already done. And again, the reason why it's my favorite because Visualz, he's another real one. Right. He's a real one.
My friend Ant got me hip to him. He's
yeah.
Most Visualz.
Yeah.
If you're hip to them, I'm not sure.
Yes. He's really, he's a really good guy. Really good guy, really sweet guy, really thorough. And, I mean, he came to the studio with me and recorded. So, with that being said, that shows how real he is on another level. We had a concert together that we did out in Flint, Michigan. And as soon as he seen me, he didn't hesitate to act like I was a stranger. You know what I mean? It was like basically like sis, you know what I mean? If I call him, you know, if he's not busy, he'll answer. You know what I mean? So I would say definitely Visualz would really be my best.
Yeah, it's good
my favorite.
Like that around.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's favorite question, the $1 million question. If you got $1 million today, it was tax-free and everything, what would you do with it?
Well, if I had $1 million and it was tax-free, obviously, again, I'll go back to the cancer thing. I would definitely want to start a nonprofit and definitely give to those who are in need with the cancer. I definitely will. That would be the first thing I would do. That would be the first thing I would do. Give back, because I'm telling you, it can be rough. You know what I mean? You kind of almost losing everything. I mean, I'm working on that now, though. I don't need $1 million for it, so I'm working on that now. But if I can get $1 million right now today, they'll all start tomorrow. You know what I mean? Yes, definitely. So that would be the first thing I would do.
That's awesome. Anything else? Or would that be like...
I mean, then I'm coming big crib, you know what I mean, for me and my family, you know. So definitely a house for me and my family. Maybe a nice little... I'm not really that big on cars. I like Jag trucks. I want a Jag truck, but I'm not like that big on cars and stuff. But definitely give back to the community and then get me and my family right, for sure.
So what do you like to do outside of music?
Twerk. Eat snacks and watch Tubi movies with my friends. Gossip on the phone or something maybe. I love to laugh and be silly. And I mean, that's pretty much it. I like to be a granny. I put on my muumuu and my little gown and my little robe and eat snacks, get high, obviously. You know what I mean? And watch Tubi movies. That's what I like to do.
You're a homebody then?
Yeah. People don't think that because I'm the turn-up queen. But, I mean, I'm always outside turning up. What do you think I'm going to do when I get home? I want to relax. I'm a grandma.
Right. Do you have a message for your fans?
Message for all my fans. I'm looking in both cameras when I say this. Now I got to get some of everybody. I want everybody to know. Yeah, it's like... I just want everybody to know that there is light at the end of the tunnel. No matter how hard it gets, life gets rough. You always got to think about the fact that someone else may be going through something that may be way worse than your situation. If you want to win with anything that you have going on, you have to continue on. In order to get to the end of that tunnel, you got to run. You got to run until you get out of the end of the tunnel. And it can happen. Whatever you want to do, whatever you believe in within yourself, don't let nobody tell you nothing different. Keep going and get successful. Let's all get rich because we can.
Amen. What is the best life advice that you've ever gotten?
Life advice? Same thing, to keep going. Because really, I used to be a worried type. You know what I mean? I just started to really believe once this was over with, because I can't believe that God did this for me. I mean, I thought it was over with, obviously. And the experience that I had, I mean, I kind of really was like had low self-esteem and all that stuff before it. After it, I mean, my self-esteem is high. My skin looks good. I look good. I feel good. I feel great. So it was like when you were feeling so down about yourself, you really was just in a cocoon. You know what I mean? And you know, once the cocoon burst open, I was able to spread my wings and fly. You know what I mean? So sometimes you can't give up on yourself so easy.
For sure.
You know what I mean? And you can do it. You can do it.
I don't have anything else on here. If there's anything else you want to talk about, you can give shout outs to anybody.
Shout out to my team. Y'all know who y'all are. Shout out to my stylist. Shout out to my manager, my road manager, Hug Pesci. That is my number one. Y'all already know, day one. Shavante, you already know I love you the most. Cam, that's my road manager. Shout out to you. Shout out to K-Way and the K-Way girls. And, I mean, shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody. PLE, y'all still close to my heart, so shout out to y'all. And, I mean, at the end of the day, we up and running. Shout out to Nocap Visualz, period. Okay? Karma is only a bitch if you are. We're not bitches. I don't think.
This is the artist that I showed you that we did one of the Drop the Mics over in the other room, Astro. This is his merch.
Yes, Astro, send me a hat. Official Detroit Barbie is where you can find me. So DM me and give me a hat. And if you got a shirt to go with it too, make sure it's kind of short because I got like really nice boobs now. And if I get like one of those shirts that go right here with the hat, I swear to God I'll wear it and promote it. And I promise you they'll love it. So Astro, Official Detroit Barbie, follow me and let me get a hat and a shirt that says that.
Yeah, he had a bunch of different ones. His girl was wearing one, and I was like, damn, that hat's dope. And she's like, yeah, we got merch in the car. And I was like, well, shit, I'll knock whatever the price is off your next video. Let me get a hat.
Let me get a hat. Like, yeah, I want some.
All different colors, pink, white.
Shut up, they got pink.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, I had this guy, and I wish I can shout him out but I don't remember the name. Don't quote me on that. But I have a shirt for him, and it says "Rich Off Blessings," and it was pink and white. I was like, hell yeah! So I'm gonna do some. I have his Instagram, so I'm gonna go to it, find the name, and I'm gonna do some promo for him for that too because it was really cute and it gave me cancer vibes and stuff. And I was like, oh hell yeah, I'm gonna do that.
The only time I ever wear nice clothes is like when I'm doing interviews and stuff. Other than that, I'm like here building, wearing my work clothes and stuff.
I'm in a muumuu, so in a gown, a robe.
Hey,
with no wig on. My hair's growing back now, so I'm like really cool now. It's like a little boy a little bit now.
I hope it grows out fuller than it was before. So.
Oh my God, it's better. It's a better grade. I used to have like really nappy beads, but now I got some soft hair. I can just like lick my hand and go like this.
All right, that's all we got for you guys today. If you made it this far into the episode, thank you for sticking around. We got to go shoot this Drop the Mic. And then, yeah, I'm looking, now that we're here in the new studio, I'm looking to do a lot more interviews and stuff. So keep your eyes open. And our video will be dropping soon.
Soon.
Or maybe even before the interview drops. I'm not sure, but we'll figure that out when the time comes.
Okay.
But thank you guys for tuning in. We will catch you on the next episode. Peace.
Peace. No pussy farting around.